Hit the expressway.
The incident occurred just after midnight on Saturday, the 28th of December 2024, when Henderson fled from Tampa police while driving his BMW at a speed of 120 miles per hour, approximately 193 miles per hour, in a 55 miles per hour, about 89 miles per hour zone on Highway 618. When officers attempted to stop him, the suspect refused to comply and sped away, triggering a tense pursuit. Javonte Henderson, 32, led police on a high-speed chase that ended after he crashed into a patrol car. Despite officers attempting PIT maneuvers, he kept fleeing and even rammed a police vehicle, causing minor injuries. His car was later disabled, and he was arrested. He now faces multiple charges, including reckless driving, fleeing police, and assault on an officer, with an active warrant and a suspended license at the time. On the 3rd of February 2024, a routine patrol on Interstate 66 escalated into a high-speed pursuit after a stolen Hyundai Elantra was detected by an automated license plate reader system. The suspect, Chester LaDonja Gamble, led officers on a dangerous chase.
I gotta get around y'all. Let me know which side you're coming up on. Hey, whoever's the vehicle back there, start slow rolling traffic. I got it. We're eastbound 66, 61 over 2.
Fairfax 2 just went under Blake Lane, approaching Nutley again.
As the suspect reached speeds of up to 130 miles per hour, they rammed police vehicles multiple times and nearly caused injuries to civilians. After several unsuccessful attempts to bring the vehicle under control, officers remained determined and prepared to stop the dangerous suspect at the first safe opportunity.
Fairfax 2 still eastbound, left lane.
Alright, do it now. Into the expressway.
Fairfax 2, they pitted him. He's in the main lanes.
Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Oh! Show me your fucking hands now! Show me your fucking hands! Show me your fucking hands!
After a prolonged pursuit, officers executed a decisive PIT maneuver, ramming the rear of the vehicle, which brought the dramatic chase to an end. The car was completely disabled, and Chastain Ladonja Gamble, who claimed to be 4 months pregnant, was taken into custody. She now faces multiple serious charges, including felony evasion, grand theft, and assault on law enforcement officers. On the 13th of October, 2023, at approximately 1:49 a.m., units from the Florida Highway Patrol were patrolling Interstate 95 when they received an alert from the Lake Worth Regional Communications Center bechecking a stolen white Toyota Prius. Despite repeated PIT attempts where officers struck the rear of the vehicle, the suspect stubbornly refused to stop and continued fleeing. The suspect's vehicle was struck multiple times by police, leaving it nearly out of control with no clear escape route. Officers applied relentless pressure, determined not to give the suspect another chance to accelerate. Despite the car being heavily damaged, the suspect continued swerving aggressively, making it difficult for officers to safely bring the pursuit to an end. After officers successfully executed a PIT maneuver, the suspect lost control and the vehicle came to an immediate stop. Police exited their vehicles with weapons drawn and ordered the suspect to step out and lie on the ground. However, the suspect refused to comply and remained inside the car. Additional officers moved in, forcibly removed the suspect from the vehicle, pinned them to the ground, and placed them in handcuffs. The suspect was then taken into custody and transported to the station later that night. On the 19th of June 2022, what began as a routine traffic stop quickly escalated into a high-speed pursuit in Atlanta when officers attempted to pull over a white Chevrolet Impala with no license plate. The driver, Willie Lee Postel, fled through busy intersections, ran red lights, and recklessly endangered everyone on the road, turning the situation into a chase that felt straight out of a movie. The suspect led officers on one of the most dangerous and controversial nighttime pursuits, tearing through narrow streets at speeds reaching 100 miles per hour without ever slowing down or attempting to stop. When the suspect nearly lost control at a red light with heavy traffic, the suspect made a U-turn and fled, but the police did not give the suspect a chance to escape. The police quickly carried out a successful PIT maneuver, causing the suspect to lose control and flip over once. And when the vehicle flipped upside down, the suspect panicked. On the 30th of May 2025, a routine patrol escalated into a high-speed chase in Carroll County, Georgia, when a white Chevrolet Tahoe fled from deputies and attempted to ram an officer. The pursuit spanned multiple roads at speeds exceeding 80 miles per hour and included dangerous driving through no-passing zones and intersections.
Already up the stop, or are you still trying?
Old Airport headed toward Shady Grove. 1198 versus primary. 10-4.
The suspect plunged officers into one of the most dangerous and controversial nighttime pursuits ever witnessed. Racing through tight residential streets, the chase escalated rapidly as speeds soared to nearly 100 miles per hour. Despite the extreme danger and narrow roads, the suspect showed no intention of stopping, turning the streets into a high-risk battleground where every second pushed the limits of control and survival.
Show me your hand! Show me your fucking hand! Show me your hand!
A state trooper took the lead and executed a precise pit maneuver, striking the rear of the vehicle just as the suspect attempted to turn. The impact sent the car veering off the road and into a ditch, bringing the pursuit to a decisive end. The driver, Michael Huddleston, was taken into custody at the scene. A search of the vehicle revealed methamphetamine, and officers also confirmed he had an active warrant. He now faces multiple charges, including fleeing and eluding law enforcement, along with several traffic violations. At 9:17 p.m. on the 16th of January 2021, a state trooper was conducting a traffic checkpoint on GA 96 at Brown Road in Talbot County, Georgia. When a black Hyundai Elantra approached, the driver repeatedly stopped in an unusual manner despite being instructed to move forward. As the officer began to approach the vehicle, the driver suddenly accelerated and fled, quickly escalating the situation into a dangerous pursuit. The suspect, driving a Hyundai Elantra, led officers into one of the most dangerous and controversial nighttime pursuits. Racing through narrow streets at extreme speeds reaching up to 150 miles per hour, the suspect showed no intention of slowing down or stopping. As the suspect's Hyundai Elantra was struck during the pursuit, the vehicle nearly lost control, spinning around to face the opposite direction. Despite the close call, the suspect managed to regain control and immediately slammed the accelerator again, showing no fear as officers continued attempting multiple PIT maneuvers to bring the chase to an end.
Show me your hand!
Officer Holloway arrived on scene to handle the crashes resulting from the PIT maneuvers. After completing the documentation, the suspect's vehicle was released to Ray's Paint and Body Shop for repairs. Sergeant Riggins from the Talbot County Sheriff's Office transported Dowdell to Talbot County EMS for a blood draw, with the officer following behind. Upon arrival, Dowdell questioned why the test was required. The officer read Georgia's implied consent notice again and requested the blood test. She agreed, stating the results would be positive for marijuana. EMS worker Humphrey then conducted the blood draw. Afterward, Sergeant Riggins transported Dowdell to the Talbot County Jail, where she was turned over to jail staff without any further incident. In the early morning of the 2nd of August, 2021, a Georgia State Patrol trooper observed a blue Chevrolet Camaro traveling at over 100 miles per hour on westbound I-20. When the officer attempted to stop the vehicle, the driver fled. This led to a high-speed pursuit by GSP through heavy highway traffic. The suspect driver, Taiwan Javon Wyatt, drove recklessly, passing vehicles on the shoulder and continuing at an extremely high speed of 160 miles per hour while operating a stolen vehicle with mismatched license plates. Attempted multiple PIT maneuvers, striking the rear of the vehicle to stop the pursuit. After the second PIT on the ramp to exit 26, Liberty Road, the vehicle was disabled and the airbags deployed. Taiwan fled on foot, running across all lanes of I-20 before being apprehended by Villa Rica police officers. He was arrested and taken to the Douglas County Jail. The vehicle was later confirmed to have been stolen from a car dealership in Union County. On the 16th of July, 2025, at approximately 3:47 a.m., a Thornton police officer requested assistance from Colorado State Patrol troopers regarding a stolen Ram pickup truck. Troopers caught up with the Ram and attempted to use a grappler device, but were unsuccessful. After the initial failed attempt, the pursuit moved to the southbound lanes of Interstate 25, and officers prepared to try again.
He's running from me southbound I-25 from 84th.
Copy is also on the highway, section I-25 from 84th. Will you confirm that plate you cut out? I got Boy Robert Lincoln John 9.
Troopers successfully hooked the grappler device onto the fleeing truck, but the maneuver caused both the suspect's vehicle and the patrol car to crash into the median, damaging both. The officer was not injured, but the suspect fled on foot before being apprehended a short distance away by Thornton officers. The specialized grappler tool, mounted on the front of patrol vehicles, is widely used by law enforcement in Colorado as a safer alternative to traditional pursuit tactics, and shortly after, the suspect was taken into custody and transported to the police station. On the 29th of November 2016, at around 2:30 a.m., near the Walmart at South Loop and Quaker, the suspect's vehicle, a blue Volkswagen Beetle, had been reported stolen the day before. Police said it was taken from the Boston Creek Apartments in the 2700 block of 44th Street around noon on Monday. The vehicle failed to stop when officers attempted to pull it over.
Yes, anytime. Vehicles will be 1099.
Yeah, we're going.
10-4 in pursuit.
Yep.
1033 traffic, dispatch to 4215 something.
The suspect launched into a high-speed chase, reaching speeds of nearly 130 miles per hour at times. Police believe the suspect exited the highway at the First East 19th Street exit and traveled briefly along the access road. When officers exited the highway at the 2nd East 19th Street exit, when officers caught up, they noticed a cloud of dust and slowed down to a stop. Before police exited the loop, the suspect lost control of the vehicle, causing it to leave the roadway and roll over multiple times. The suspect was ejected from the vehicle and was pronounced dead at the scene. Two other individuals who had accompanied Warren to the store, Christy West and Leon Smith, were arrested on outstanding warrants and booked into the Lubbock County Detention Center. Lubbock Police Chief Greg Stevens held a press conference Tuesday afternoon to discuss the circumstances of the pursuit. He confirmed that a supervisor had directed the pursuit efforts and that the investigation remains ongoing. This is a valuable lesson for all of us. No matter what mistake you make, you should never run from the police. Even if you escape once, you won't the next time. And if you found this interesting, don't forget to follow my channel.